Right next to me is a vehicle that actually shocked me, and I think will do the same to you guys. This is a 2025 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4, and in this video I'll be taking you through the ins, the outs, the back, showing you all about it. But the real question is it worth it? Because this is priced at $38,000. Is it worth that price point? Well, let's see. And I do want to quickly say this is a $34,000 vehicle base, but with options and destination fee, it comes up to be almost $39,000. Big thank you to Executive Dodge Jeep Ram of Wallingford, Connecticut for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. Their information will be linked down in the description below. Let's dive right into it and talk about the front, because this is a super aggressive front. It has no reason to be superly aggressive, but it is, and it works. Jeep logo right front and center, and the typical 7-slotted grille that you find on every single Jeep. They kept that even in the Compass. These are LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signals, all been built into here, which is pretty cool. And below that, you actually have fog lamps. A lot of vehicles are like taking fog lamps out. That's nice that this has it. Then you have so much airflow for that intercooler and radiator. This is not fake. This is real here. I thought this was just fake kind of plastic there. That's actually real airflow. So real there, real here, and yes, real up here. Under the hood, this vehicle has a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that's producing a very healthy 200 horsepower and 221 foot-pounds of torque, all going through an 8-speed automatic transmission. And all that power is going to all 4 wheels since this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. And this engine gives this vehicle a pretty decent 27 miles to the gallon average. If you like cars just like me, can you hit that subscribe button down below? Only takes 1 second, it helps me out a lot. Thank you. The key fob of this vehicle is very simple, but not that bad. You have Jeep on the back here, the black plastic all around. You got lock, unlock, your typical stuff. Panic button down there, and then this little thing right here, if I'll zoom in, hit the lock, double tap that, and the vehicle should remote start. But there are some downfalls with this key fob. You might see here, there's 2 blank buttons. These are not buttons, they're just fake plastic pieces right there. So these are all real and those are fake. Why Jeep? Why not just make a whole new key fob for this vehicle or add some stuff there? It doesn't make it look good. Go-kart-like antenna, roof rails all along the top of the vehicle. There's a sunroof built in, which I'll get into on the inside. These mirrors have blind spot monitoring and they're actually heated. And a cool little Jeep logo. Jeep likes to do a lot of hidden Easter eggs throughout the vehicle. There's one there of a Willys Jeep. And then down here, these are 18-inch alloy rims with all-season weather tires. Another little Willys Jeep. There's Compass badge right on the side here. And then with the keys in the pocket, hit this little button and the vehicle unlocks. So you won't be able to open it. But now if you take your whole hand, grasp it over there, it unlocks and hey, you can hop in. Open up the rear door and you're greeted to plastic. Now there's hard touch plastic up here, hard touch on the side, hard touch at the bottom. I guess that's where you want it to be hard touch because you wash it away. If you put snacks, drinks there, spill something, wash it away. There actually is a little Jeep Easter egg down there, which is pretty cool. Then it has a leatherette armrest here. Very squishy, nice to rest your arm. Window controls, 2 speaker grills on the rear. That's actually crazy. And then hopping in the rear here, it's all leatherette seats, but they're not bucket seats. So let's see if I can show you this right now. When I'm sitting in here, let's say if someone's taking a turn, I'm gonna be swaying left and right. They don't hold you into place. The front seat is set to my driving position. I'm 5'8", I'm not the tallest, but the legroom is very good. And the headroom is not too bad. I mean, I got like maybe 3-4 inches, so a 6-foot tall person can fit in here just fine. The middle seat though has a middle hump. Now let's see how this works. Oops, sorry for that, but I do have to man spread. That's not going to be comfortable like that. So I do have to man spread, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for the other people. Now I think 3 adults can fit in here relatively comfortably, but other cars have a lot more space here. There's 2 AC vents in the side that both can be moved in different directions, a USB-A port, and then all the way down here, there's a cigarette lighter port. Then there's 2 little pockets on both these backs. If you come around here, if there's no middle seat passenger, you can pull this down and there's an armrest that's very nice and squishy with 2 cup holders and then like a little phone slot. I guess you could put a phone in there, but don't keep the phone in there when you put it back up. And now these seats cannot be reclined. This is as far back as it goes, so it's just all the way down or there. This vehicle does have a dual pane sunroof with a very tiny little slit in the middle there. It's actually very nice. If you want to open it up, just hit this. Oh, if it works, yep. And that opens up and it actually goes pretty dang far back, so I could fit my whole body in here if I wanted to. Open up the front door and you're greeted to basically just a longer version of the rear door. So you still have plastic up here, but this is actually soft touch plastic rather than hard touch. You still have hard touch on this side, down below there, spot to put drinks, snacks, wash it away, very nice and easy. The leatherette armrest here, which again is very squishy, rest your arm. 4 window controls, 2 are 1 touch down, 1 touch up, so just boop, the window goes down and then push it up and the window goes up. Mirror controls, these seats are leatherette, heated, but only the driver is power operated. So the driver has power controls, so lumbar controls, forward, back, but the passenger here has all manual controls. So this is for the tilt, and then that's for forward and back. Turn on the vehicle with the push to start, and you're greeted to a half digital, half analog gauge cluster. And you still have physical on the side here, your RPMs, your miles per hour over there, but then you have a digital all in the center. And this digital cluster can be customized galore. Like Mazda, for an example, there's like 1 setting. This has so much settings, so I'll get into this little 4 directional pad can be used to change it. So now you have a digital speedometer in the middle. You want it to kilometers an hour? Boom, hit it. Now, you're not really going to use that on a daily basis, but that's cool, so switch it back. Now scroll down, vehicle info, battery voltage, oil temp, transmission temp. Yes, you can see the transmission temp in this vehicle. What other vehicle besides race cars can you see that? That's crazy. Then scroll down again, driver's assistance, fuel economy, trip info, start, stop, audio, your radio stuff. So you have radio over here and then radio right there. Now scroll down again, messages on your phone will pop up there. And then screen setup. This is the coolest part. So you go in here and change the different things. So to make it easy, I'll do the center. So you see in the center, it says screen setup there. You could change it to a compass. You would change it to outside temp, the date, the time, whatever you want to change it to, you could change it. And you could do all these different things, all different, or heck, you could even do it all the same. So I can set that to the compass, then I can go to the upper right and then scroll up. And I could have that the compass. So you can have 3 compasses or 3 dates. It's pretty dang cool. Leather wrapped heated steering wheel with heating controls through the touchscreen. Yes, there's no physical buttons for the heating controls. It's just all through the touchscreen, even with the heated seats, which we'll get into later. But it's all through the touchscreen. It's weird. Now, there's no paddle shifters on the back, but there's volume controls. So just hit that and that'll adjust the volume up and down. Now, this vehicle does have phone connectivity, so answer a call, decline a call there, your media controls. And some of your safety settings are lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, that's right there. You have blind spot monitoring on the side, and then put this in reverse, and you have a backup camera with moving trajectory lines. And that is a massively clear backup camera. It's massive, it's clear, it does its job perfectly. And now you want to zoom in, boop, you got a complete zoom in image. That is amazing, Jeep. And another amazing thing by Jeep is this touchscreen. Hands down, this is the best touchscreen in the car industry right now, period. I mean, period. It is so cool. So you can swipe this down just like a smartphone, and you see these little circles there. You can change all these icons to there. It's like a hot bar. So if you want the temperature there, boop, scroll that. Device management, boop, have that. Well, let's go back to camera. I want the camera there. And then you swipe up and you got the camera there. So now it's a permanent icon. So when you hit that, you pull up the camera. So if you turn off the screen, let's say, if I can go back, turn off the screen, turn back on the screen, it still shows it there. So those are like permanent hotkeys you can go and adjust. Very, very nice. Your heated steering wheel and heated seats are up there. Heated seats for the passenger up there. Your radio, the time, it's just like a smartphone. It's crazy. And now it doesn't just end there, because this is the home screen and there's 3 different tabs you could see here. These tabs can also be customized. So I have the seat control up. You want to full screen it? Boom, full screen it right there. But let's say if I don't want that, I want the radio right there. Hit the little pencil icon and you can change the widgets. So I want to do now playing music. That'll load up and now you have music right there. And again, this permanently stays. So you can see right there, perfect, music, you don't have to go adjust through. So these are quick hot bars that you can set. And again, that's not it. So now you can go through apps. So these are the ones that are favorited, but there's not a lot. There's even more. So you can go through all apps, and now you got passenger heat. Yes, the driver and the passenger has a different app for the heat, which is very odd. Screen off, notifications, SiriusXM radio. So let's actually go to, SiriusXM radio, because that'll be kind of cool. So now in this tab, it's favorited. So I have three favorites here. All I have to do is boom, hit that, it goes straight to the radio. And then I have screen off as a favorite. So just hit that, screen goes off. And yes, I forgot to mention this does have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. To me, that's kind of a side note because how crazy this touchscreen actually is. And then also if you want climate controls, boom, right there. Now you do have physical climate controls. So if you want it through the touchscreen or you want it through physical, it's there. And then right below the touchscreen, there's some other safety controls. So that's the auto off thing where the vehicle, when at a stoplight, it'll turn off the engine. You could turn that off if you don't want. Traction control, turn that off if you don't want. Lane keep assist, turn that off. The parking assist, where when you back up and it'll beep at you, turn that off. I love how that's all there and you can turn all that off. It's super customizable. Right below that, you have physical AC controls. So you can turn it on, off. It's dual zone climate right there. So the passenger has its own, or the passenger has its own climate and the driver does. So one person can have it at 1,000,000 degrees, the other person can have it negative 1,000,000 degrees if they want it to. Little spot to put a phone. It's not a wireless charging pad down there though. USB-C, USB-A port, leather wrapped gear shifter, put it into drive, and you do have a manual mode. Now there's no paddle shifters on the wheel, but you can kind of go up and down to adjust the gears. Then parking brake there. And here's your little drive mode selector. So you have auto, snow, sand, and mud. And then when you push it up, it actually shows a little icon here, which I kind of like. 4-wheel drive lock. So just hit that. The vehicle goes into 4-wheel drive and then hit it out. And now it's in 2-wheel drive. 2 cup holders there, a leather armrest that's kind of small, but super cushy, comfortable. Open it up. And whoa, okay, it's very deep. It's small, but it's super, super deep. Again, if you put your phone in there, you're gonna kind of lose that thing. The rear of the Compass is pretty simple, but yet unique. You have the Jeep badge right front and center. Everyone knows what you're driving. These are wraparound LED taillights and turn signals. Then actually up here, you have a third LED brake light with like a little lip spoiler up here. It's very nice. Then you have the 4x4 badge, and then all the way on that side, which I'll pan to, you have your limited badge. These right here, these are your parking sensors. So those will beep at you when you come close to stuff. Like if I backed up to you guys on the camera right now, it'll beep at me saying, hey, stop, no, don't hit it because it doesn't want me to hurt you guys. And this piece right here is plastic. I mean, you got a plastic bumper, you hit something, easy to replace, not bad at all. And what actually shocks me is this vehicle does actually have dual exhaust tips. Under the license plate, there's a button here, and now you have to manually open the trunk. It's not automatic in this vehicle, but the trunk is incredibly big, and it's cool because it actually dips down. I'll pan to it and show you. I can sit totally comfortably in here. Now, I guess you could probably fit 2 mats in here. Let's see. Because the seats kind of slant. So yeah, 2 mats can fit in here totally fine. You have a little extra storage pocket here, which I guess can be taken out. And oh, there's a little Jeep Easter egg down there. That's kind of cool. But that can be taken out. There's also a hidden American flag up here. So another Jeep Easter egg. And it's incredible. The amount of space is sweet in this. And if you even want more space, just simply hit this button. And now the rear seats can come down. So just boom, boom. One hand, a kid can do it. Now, these seats do not lay anywhere near flat. There's a massive like lift up here, but a big downside is you can open this up here and this does not come with a spare tire. It comes with a Fix-A-Flat here. And hey, I guess if you want, you could take this whole entire piece out, take out the Fix-A-Flat kit, and then even get more storage. And that was a quick review of the 2025 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4. What do you think about this vehicle? Do you like it or do you absolutely hate it? And do you think it's worth the $38,000? Let me know in the comments below. And please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to keep updated with more content. And a huge thank you to Executive Dodge Jeep Ram of Wallingford, Connecticut for allowing me to use this vehicle for the day. Their information will be linked down in the description below.